So am I allowed to hit the emergency button and see what happens?
Yeah, let's go ahead and conduct a test.
Okay, awesome. If you've ever walked the Chico State campus, you probably noticed one of these. This is called the emergency blue light button. And with these, you can call in an emergency to a 911 dispatcher whenever necessary. And to learn more about the emergency blue light phones, I met up with Lieutenant Davison, and he is an expert on the subject matter.
The emergency blue light phones can be used for any emergency. The campus itself is relatively safe, statistically, and so, but then since we have so many people on campus and so many activities, we do have a lot of medical emergencies, and so they're used a lot for that purpose.
Davison told me the emergency blue phones have been around for over 20 years. He says similar devices can be found all over the country, and students shouldn't be afraid of using it if needed.
I would encourage a student to press the button anytime they feel unsafe. So if they are walking through here at night, for instance, and they feel like they're in an unsafe situation, or if they are involved in an emergency situation, or they're observing an emergency, anytime there's something happening where they need law enforcement services or even medical services, they shouldn't hesitate to press it, because our dispatchers will get an officer here and other resources as needed.
Lieutenant Davison at the Chico State Police Department told me that they try to keep an emergency call button within eyesight from another one. So if you see, I have one right in front of me. If you look right behind me, you can see another blue light in the distance. So if it's nighttime, it's easy to find it. How often are the buttons checked routinely to make sure that they're functioning correctly?
Yeah, so our student employees, our community service officers, they go all throughout campus and they check all the blue light phones every month, once a month. And if anything is wrong with them, if it's not operational, whether it's the blue light not functioning or something wrong with the phone system, they'll submit a work order and that gets repaired as soon as possible.
Lieutenant Davison also told me about how it often happens that drunk people will run around pressing the blue buttons, something he advises against doing.
Anytime anybody presses the button, it's coming in as a 911 emergency call, and we're going to dispatch an officer to make sure everything's okay, because we want to make sure we're providing services to anybody who's in an actual emergency. So we don't want anyone to come through and press it unnecessarily, because that's taking up resources that could be taken away from someone or something else where they belong.
So am I allowed to hit the emergency button and see what happens?
Yeah, let's go ahead and conduct a test.
Okay, awesome.
Connecting to the 911 operator.
Reporting for the Orion, I'm Josephine Bowman. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow and subscribe.